Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video I'm going to be answering the 21 questions tag created by Allie Glines. I saw Karen Harris do this tag first, and then I jumped over to Allie's channel, so I will link both of those for you down below, as well as the questions I'm going to be answering if you want to play along at home, or if you have a channel and would like to answer those questions there, absolutely go ahead and feel free to do the tag. This is for everybody. In fact, I'm new to YouTube, and I thought what better way to get to know somebody than by playing the 21 questions game. So let's get started. So question number one is, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? And the oldest makeup product that I have are actually these three nail polishes by OPI. I have the shade Eiffel for this color, which is a really lovely purple. I have Baby It's Cold Outside, which is a black with silver sparkle, and I have Take Me to the Taj on Time, which is this beautiful pinky beige color. And I know that these are old because I'm pretty certain that this is the color I wore to my wedding in 2009, and I bought these shades probably the year before in 2008, so those are the oldest products in my collection. Question number two is the opposite. What is your most recent makeup purchase? And by the time this goes up, I think my newest purchases should be here, but the newest thing in my collection, in my possession right now, is the Club Nebula palette by Kaleidos and Angelica Nyquist on YouTube here. Let me see if I can get to focus here. I have done 2 looks with this palette already, and I will leave that video linked for you. And today I'm wearing the shade Gravity, this really pretty lime green down here. I'm wearing that on my eyes today just to kind of get in the spirit of the video, and because I wanted to wear it. It's pretty. Question number 3, what is the first makeup product you ever used? And I'm pretty sure that I'm not alone, but these lip smackers, the Bonnie Bell lip smackers, are the very first products that I owned. And I remember being a little girl and feeling so grown, and the flavors were delicious and smelled lovely. And my favorite were the watermelon and the Dr. Pepper. Those were the two those were my jam. Question number 4. What is a makeup trend that you used to love but now you hate? Hate is a pretty strong word, but one that I don't do anymore would be these super matte liquid lips. You know, the ones that were like, just suck out all the moisture from your face and just make you feel like it's just crack. No thanks, not for me. I wanted it to be, but it's just not. Question number 5 is, what is a makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? And I think I'm going to go the opposite way and say lip gloss. While I do enjoy a matte finish on lipstick, like for example, this is a matte lipstick today, a matte liquid lip, but I do enjoy a good lip gloss now. Lip gloss formulas have come a long way in the past few years, and there are so many brands that make different kinds, and I enjoy good lip gloss now. Question number 6, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? And this doesn't really count, but aside from eyeshadow, my favorite step is perfume. I have a lot of perfumes in my collection, and it is the one thing that I wear every single day. Even if I don't put anything on my face, I always wear a perfume. Question number 7. What is a makeup product you can't live without? And aside from perfume, I would say mascara. If I didn't have anything else in my collection, I would wear perfume and mascara, and I did for a long time. Mascara and perfume, that's what I did. Question number 8. What sparked your love for makeup? I think my love for makeup started with nail polish. I loved the creativity that I felt I could do with nail polish, and I didn't really know anything about makeup for my face because I didn't really grow up around a lot of it. And it wasn't until I started making friends on Facebook and then in different groups and just seeing things, the creativity blossom on Instagram, that I thought that I wanted to do that too. And so yeah, I just had some really supportive friends who were so sweet and encouraging, and that's where I really started my makeup journey. Question number 9. What is the worst makeup look you've ever done? I think makeup is a process. Emily Hanhan said it best in her tag video, that we're constantly growing and changing and learning new things, and you don't know until you try it. And something may not be your best, but it may not be your worst, and you just never know. I can think of a few times where I put makeup on and then immediately had to take it off because it was so awful. But aside from one time, which I'll show you up here, a friend gave me a look to recreate and it just wasn't for me, but I didn't know until I tried it. Question number 10. What is your favorite makeup look that you've ever done? And I don't know the answer to this one either because I like playing so much and experimenting with things so much. I find that I just don't have any one favorite. I have a lot of looks that I'm proud of, and hopefully I'll have some up here to show you, but I don't really have a favorite. I just have ones that I look back on and think, oh, yeah, I did pretty good there. I enjoyed it. Number 11, what is your favorite drugstore makeup product? And that would have to be the e.l.f. Cosmetics Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. I have been through so many of these. I love these. What is my favorite splurge makeup product? And my favorite splurge makeup product would have to be my Pat McGrath Star Wars palettes. I know you've seen these already a couple of times, but these are definitely my favorite splurge products. Bought them together and I love these a lot. The colors, the formula, the packaging, the whole shebang. They were expensive, but I love them. Question number 13. What is my most repurchased makeup product? Again, these e.l.f. I have bought at least 7 of these. I love them so much, and I have used many brow gels, including Anastasia. I'm currently working on a Morphe one that I got in a kit. I've used a couple of others, and this is as good as any of them, and it's like $2 or $3, and this is a good one. What is my earliest makeup memory? My earliest makeup memory, again, since I didn't really grow up around women who wore a lot of cosmetics, I think I know my Nana used to have one of those color changing lipsticks, you know, the pH ones, the green lipstick that turned pink or whatever with your body chemistry, and I remember her having those in the little tube. But other than that, I didn't really grow up with a whole lot of makeup in my life. What is my favorite place to shop for makeup? I do the bulk of my shopping at Ulta. It used to be Sephora, and lately I'm really trying to buy from smaller, more indie companies. So it's changing. It's one of those things that has kind of evolved over time, but I would say generally Ulta is where I do my most makeup shopping. Question number 16. What is the most underrated makeup product you own? We're not surprised yet, are we? I recommend this to everybody. Again, I've been through like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these. I go through one pretty quickly and I recommend them to everybody. Most underrated product. Number 17, what is the most overrated makeup product I own? I've got to say, the Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, it's a good concealer. I'm wearing it today, but there are a lot of good concealers out there, and I mean, it's good, but it's not like, I don't know, the end all be all. It's just okay. Question number 18, what is a discontinued makeup product you wish would make a comeback? And I understand that pigments and things are a, kind of hard and a very varying thing, but I gotta say it's the Distortion palette. It was a limited edition palette, but it's beautiful, and I think that it was ahead of its time in a lot of ways, and I think that it would do really well today. It's a really lovely palette, and if you haven't seen that, I've got my limited edition makeup palettes. I think I show more of it there. Really underrated, and I wish it would make a comeback. Number 19, where do you go for makeup inspiration? I think like everybody, I go to Instagram. I also am huge into Pinterest, and I'll go to Pinterest too, because it really depends on what I'm looking for. I'll either search for a specific color or I'll search for a specific palette. And while Instagram is great for artistic, like really creative looks, sometimes I just want something more basic. And even if it's with a different color story, I am looking for some classic shapes or some different ways to play with color. I do love, what is it, design seeds. I love that they're little color palettes of things, and hopefully I can pop some up here, but I love being able to follow different color palettes and color stories. So Pinterest, actually, I go to Pinterest for a lot of things, and even color color stories, and I find a lot of really good inspiration there. Question number 20: what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? Gatekeeping. I think that there is sometimes, as with any little niche interest, and I wouldn't say makeup's really a niche interest because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, but depending on the groups that you are a part of, there is sometimes gatekeeping and shaming that goes on, and I would really like to see a lot less of that as makeup becomes, especially artistry, becomes more, I can't think of the word, it becomes more common, and yeah, I want to see less makeup shaming and less gatekeeping. Makeup's for everybody. Let people have fun. It's just powder and paint. Question number 21. What do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? And this kind of goes along with question 20, but more inclusivity. I think that there are some brands who do inclusivity very well, and I think that there are some brands who still need to understand that it's 2021 and makeup is for everybody. So yeah, I would love to see more inclusion in especially mainstream brands. And again, some are doing a lot better than others at that, but here's hoping that we can see more of that in the future. I also would like to see more creative color stories. Indie brands do collections very well, I think, because they really have their finger on the pulse of what people want, sometimes more than a bigger corporation might. But yeah, I would like to see more carefully curated color stories and more inclusivity. So yeah, those are my answers. Let me know what you thought down below, and if you are answering the questions, or if you maybe want to answer just one question in the comments below, I would love to chat with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you're new here, welcome. I would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing and sticking around. I have some more tutorials and some really fun things planned for March. So yeah, you have a great day wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.